So it's been a little over a week with the Naked and Famous left-hand twill strong guy raw denim selvedge jeans. So this is my 9th wear on these particular jeans, and I absolutely love these so far. And because these are the strong guy fit of Naked and Famous, they kind of have a wide, almost baggy, like straight leg fit. So these are tagged size 32. Naked and Famous does use vanity sizing, which means that when it's tagged, 32, the waist is actually 35 inches on this particular model. And I am a waist 36. I'm also 5'10" for reference. And in my previous video, I talked about how getting a 32 might have been too tight. I was right. They are still a little bit too tight, but I can definitely say that the waist has stretched out a bunch. I measured it earlier and it's already up to like 36.5 inches. So it's stretched out over like 1.5 inches just wearing these 9 times so far. You can also definitely see that there is some creasing going on around the crotch area, especially when I sit down and it bunches up. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It kind of creates like a small, very tight cave for the crown jewels to dwell in. So if you want like a form-fitting kind of vibe for your jeans, you might want to size down just a little bit. Definitely check the measurements on the website. So one thing I tried after frantically Googling, how do I stretch out my jeans that are too tight? Someone actually said, take a water bottle and just spray your jeans like this, especially in the areas that need a lot of loosening, and the cold water will help loosen up the fabric a little bit. So, when you're stretching it out and when you're stepping, it'll actually stretch a little bit to your body and start to conform a little bit better. So some people even take their jeans into the shower, get them completely soaked. Just adding a little bit of water to those areas and then giving the jeans like a nice stretch so you can do lunges or just sit down, just live your life and they will naturally just stretch around your body. But yeah, they are still a little bit tight in this whole area. Like I wish the rise was a little bit longer, which they were on the 34 that I tried first. I probably should have kept the 34s, honestly, even though they were a little bit big on me. And they were just a little more comfortable, but I wouldn't say these are like uncomfortable. Walking around and stuff though is a breeze in these. I really love like the comfort of these. Like I said in my previous video, my first time wearing selvedge raw denim jeans, they felt a little stiff and they still feel a little stiff. Like here's a little bit of ASMR for y'all. Yeah, they still have a little bit of that like starchy stiffness that you will experience like if you haven't tried raw selvedge denim jeans before. But yeah, moving around in these is no issue, even sitting with them, even though they are a little tight up here. It's not an issue anymore, but when I first put these on and they were like ultra tight, I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty challenging. But since then, I actually feel like they are pretty form-fitting now. Like I actually love the way they look around the butt area, the thighs, the hips. Like they actually fit pretty well now. They're kind of form-fitting up here at least. In my previous video, I talked about the possibility of hemming these because the inseam is like super long. I think about 34 inches on these. My normal inseam is about 30 inches. So we have, an extra 4 inches at the bottom of the hem here. But as you can see, like I'm wearing these right now with my Rick Owens Geth sneakers. Even without any hemming whatsoever, you can see that they sit like on top of my shoe and they're not actually producing any heel drag where the, back of the bottom of the hem is like dragging on the ground, something I definitely do not like. When you're wearing the right kind of shoes, like something more kind of platformy, something huge like these, there's no heel drag whatsoever. So I actually have been wearing them without hemming them at all. I could cuff them, but I actually enjoy kind of like the clean look and a little bit of stacking going on at the bottom of the pants here. I actually think it looks pretty cool with these jeans. Let me know in the comments what you think, but the stacking I think is actually working for me. So it hasn't even been 2 weeks since I've had these, but in terms of comfort, I think they're actually super comfortable so far. I can still feel the starchiness of the jeans a little bit, like they're a little bit stiff still, but I can walk around in these, sit down, do whatever in these, and they're pretty comfortable overall, honestly. The stiffness, I think, adds to the structure and the aesthetic qualities of the jeans, and it just makes them look like so fancy. In my previous video, I also talked about never using a button fly before on jeans. I'm super used to it already. Even using them just like a few days, I was like, oh, okay, here's how you do it quickly. It's actually pretty efficient, and now I definitely get the appeal, and I kind of miss the button fly a little bit when I use like zipper jeans. But the button fly, I think aesthetically looks nice, and you don't have to worry about a zipper breaking down there. In my my previous video, I also talked about the color of these jeans because these are the left-hand twill model of these particular strong guys, which is a kind of like deep indigo color. I love the way this color looks. And in my previous video, I was talking about, oh man, what if they actually fade too much and they become too light, too blue? And because I wear basically all black, they might not fit in as much. But so far, I feel like they have fit in very well into my other outfits that I've tried them with. Indigo and black go so well together, and I feel like they just complement each other so well. But I still have this kind of fear that if I do fade them too much, I might not wear them as much because I do wear all black. So I'm still debating whether I'm going to keep these or not, because I do definitely want to get a black pair. I feel like they will fade much more to my aesthetic. So I ended up ordering the Oni 242, which is a ultra wide black selvedge Japanese pair of denim, and I'm super excited to try those out. I also ordered a Naked and Famous black 18-ounce Shinigami denim from eBay, where somebody was like, I wore this once and I decided it wasn't for me, and I was like, I'll take that. So that's coming soon. That's in the easy guy version of these pants, which is a much more like form-fitting pant. So be sure to smash all the buttons and subscribe down below, because I will be making more videos about my experience, my kind of selvage denim journey, especially doing it as a noob, because I really don't know what I'm doing. But it's so much fun to be able to share this with y'all, and I really appreciate all of your comments down below. And if you watched all the way to the end of this video, leave a dolphin emoji in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next nerdy ass video. Raw denim selvage Japanese jean. Raw selvage denim Japanese. Raw Japanese denim jeans. 7 years later on YouTube, and it's still awkward shooting in public.